While previous generations may have been content to live in drafty houses, most people now want comfortable warm houses. A healthy house today is well sealed, well insulated and properly ventilated. A well-insulated house is a bit like dressing for the weather. A wool sweater will keep you warm if the wind is not blowing and it is not raining. On a windy, rainy day, wearing a nylon shell over your wool sweater helps keep you reasonably dry and warm. A house is similar. On a windy, rainy day, wearing a nylon shell over your wool sweater helps keep you reasonably dry and warm. A house is similar. On the outside, underneath the brick or siding, there is an air barrier that does the same thing as the nylon. It keeps the wind from blowing through. Then there is the insulation, like your sweater, and a vapor barrier, which helps keep moisture away from the house structure where it can do damage. Signs of insulation problems: in the winter, walls cold to touch, cold floors, high heating costs, uneven heating levels within building, mold growing on walls in the summer, uncomfortably hot inside, high cooling costs, ineffectiveness of air conditioning system, mold growing in basement. Insulation effectiveness. R values and their metric equivalent, RSI values, are a way of labeling the effectiveness of insulating materials. The higher the R value or RSI value, the more resistance the material. For new construction, with different values for different applications. It is important to know what your local building code requires when planning new construction. Note, the way the insulation is installed plays a large role in its effectiveness. Compressing the insulation, leaving air spaces around the insulation and allowing air movement in the insulation all reduce the actual R value of the insulation. Effective insulation systems slow the movement of heat and deal with the movement of moisture at a reasonable cost. To do this, they have the following: an air barrier, which prevents the movement of interior or exterior air through the system. Carefully filled cavities, which leave no gaps in or around the insulation and which do not compress the insulation. A minimum of thermal bridges. These are parts of the wall that insulating your house.